Once you're ready to build, one of the first thoughts that go through your mind is, what is it going to cost me to build? What's the cost of steel, cement, gravel, sand, all the things that you need to construct in Jamaica? In this video, I'm going to break it down for you in 2022. What are those costs like and how to get the best value for your money? So let's start with steel. This is half-inch steel, 2 tons actually, and the unit price for the half-inch steel is 183,000 a ton, and this was purchased in St. Catherine, in Portmore to be exact. And so one of the things I realized is that depending on where you're purchasing the steel, the further you are from Kingston, the more expensive it's going to be. So probably if you're in Montego Bay or so on, you'll probably be buying a ton of steel for around 200,000 or a little bit over 200,000 based on what I've been hearing. Just to put things in context, when I started construction 4 years ago, I was paying $110,000 per ton for steel, and now you can see a significant price increase with about 70,000 added. So the price of cement I got for 1,300 a bag, but I did some calling around and their hardware is selling for as much as $1,450 a bag. So you definitely need to call around and try to get the best price for cement, but on average that is what it is. So wash sand is $4,000 a yard, and this is the coarse sand that is really made from grinding gravel. This sand you need if you are going to be casting your roof or filling the black pockets. You really want to be using the coarse sand, wash sand. So this is ultimately the best sand you can buy in order to have a sturdy structure. Here the truck is delivering 10 yards of sand because I'm about to cast my roof and cast the block pockets. So in total there are 20 yards there because 10 yards were delivered before. Gravel is 2,800 a yard, and in this image you're seeing 10 yards of gravel. Ply board is $6,153 per sheet. This is farm ply, and this was actually a pleasant surprise because I was doing construction last year in the height of COVID, and ply board was $7,000 per sheet, and it has fallen a little bit, so that is great. So the cost for blocks, when I called around, I saw that places were selling it for as much as $130, and these are 6-inch blocks. And I got a block maker who was selling it for $115 per block. So sometimes it's even cheaper if you find someone that specializes in making blocks versus getting it from a hardware. But of course you need to check the quality to ensure that these blocks don't break easily. This is 1x3x16 lot, and this works out to approximately $1,700 per piece. So this is 2x4x14 rough untreated lumber, and this was $3,631 a piece. And I also got 2x4x16 rough untreated lumber, and this was $4,337 a piece because of course it is slightly longer. So these are logs I bought to hold up the decking when the roof is being cast. Now this is a cheaper option. You could rent the metal version of this, which rents, I think 4 years ago it was about $300 a day. I bought these logs for $300 a piece, so I know I'm saving a lot here. If you're in Portmore, they're close to Aki Village. So here's the final price list for 2022. I've highlighted in green, and I've also taken the opportunity to compare it with some prices that I paid back in 2019 when I was doing construction As you can see, the greatest increase has been with steel, which is now well over 100% in terms of cost. So in general, the price of everything has gone up. So I encourage you, if you're thinking about building, get started as soon as possible because it doesn't get any cheaper, believe me. Where I have any, I didn't have those prices available from 2019, so I couldn't do the comparison on those items.